Welcome to today's video, and yes, I'm going crazy and hitting cities, but not just for any reason. I'm actually going to showcase a really crazy exploit right now in the Truce zone with even rogue players. So be aware of this little exploit that I'm going to showcase today in this video. Hello, yes, smash a like, comment and subscribe for more daily videos with me, MrSneakyy, and we're here today and we're basically covering, as you can see, all of this PvP, and basically we've been streaming hours and hours on end, and we've got so much PvP covered, and we're going to be obviously making videos on it. However, we found out and showcasing here the actual brutality of this exploit, and this is basically like a way for a rogue player, for example, or maybe you're in a season like I am, you've been maybe mistreated, or maybe some drama's gone down anyway, and you become a rogue player, or you join another alliance and you're kind of killing other players or whatever, right? What you can actually do is what I'm showcasing here. So I'm in an alliance. I've just joined any random alliance because you need to be part of an alliance to gain a merit. So just make sure you're part of an alliance. And what you can do is, as you can see, I found just some random players that are just not on any alliance, and especially like players above which are off territory. And basically I started hitting their cities, right? So I started absolutely going crazy. And this was done on live stream as well. We did this for a little bit of fun at the end of everything that was kicking off. But we can showcase multiple different ones as well. So if we go over here and check this one, this is another player. You can see he has so much resources, 1.5 million troops. But the thing you need to be careful of when you're going to do what I'm about to do is scout the cities. That might sound crazy, but these type of players that are not in an alliance generally are inactive players. So the inactive players just doing their own thing. And do you know what? If you're a rogue player and you're trying to find merits and you're trying to find resources, because obviously you have been almost expelled out of the game, so you can't do anything apart from obviously create carnage within your own server. What you can do is, as you can see, go for these players and search for their garrison. So you can see the garrison here, this Nika is a 1-3-4-2 and then like a 4-2-2-2 Garwood, right? He's got 1.5 million troops, but you can see even just in the infantry alone, he's got T2 and a T1 in there. So it's a mixture of loads of different types of troops, and his garrison heroes ain't high. So those are kind of things you look out for when you're doing a strategy, and obviously you want a ton of resources because you are, when you attack cities, gonna lose troops. I'm gonna be honest, you will lose a few troops. And when I mean that, it depends on your power. So you can see I'm 43.8 million power. I was doing this for only about 10 minutes. And by the end of this, I literally have over 400, I nearly gained, I think, 650,000 merits within 10 minutes. Because obviously my troops and my units and just everything I've got in this season, policies, everything, is stronger than the guy's city, especially when it's got very low garrison heroes in. So I can do, as you can see, I can just melt down this little city, and you can do a really cool combo here. I don't have it equipped, but I'm going to showcase this combo for you guys. And then I'm going to give you the reasoning why this is a really powerful exploit, because it's to do with the Truce zone. Yeah. So we're just showcasing this little bit of fun, you know, looking around, showcasing, look, if I'm going to try and hit different cities, they need to be close by, just in case someone does try to stop you or something, you know, maybe try to TP nearby and rally you. But where my positioning is, personally, it's going to be very hard to deal with, right? So here you can just see again just a nice little easy city that report that we've just done on that city that we hit. But what we're going to talk about and showcase is the power of the Truce zone. So if we open up here, we can see again, this is another player we've already hit. But we're going to look on the Truce zone rules now. So the way you go to the Truce zone is pretty simple. You can hit the little arrow at the top corner and you hit recuperation, and this allows you, as you can see, to appear in the Truce zone. You can't attack any other players, right? But this is where it's a bit dodgy, and I think this might need to be changed, and this is why I'm making this video, so you guys are aware of it, and hopefully the devs see it, and, you know, it gets sorted out, because obviously this isn't a cool thing that you can do. I'm not happy about it exists, but it exists. So when you look at the Truce zone requirements, these are the requirements that you have to abide by to enter the zone. So you have no turrets and are not building any. You have no barricades and you're not building any. Make sure all your legions are inside your city as well as your scouts, and you're at least level 12 and higher. That is it. And that is a massive, big deal. And why that's a big deal is because for players like myself, or as I was showcasing, it allows me now to go to these cities and start hitting them. And I can hit these cities really easily and just take out basically all these troops, get all these merits for free, and I can get this really efficiently. And a really efficient thing you can do, and I kind of have used both the artifacts, is bring dragon scale armor and tier of Arbon, because even though you can't use an artifact like your, you know, Shadow Blades or this Sauron's Blade that I have equipped, I can still equip a shield and I can still AoE heal. So if you want to get a positive trade, what you can do is actually heal and shield your troops with those artifacts, so you get a bit more of a better, you know, trade against the city. But it allows you now, as you can see, I can hit this city, I can go crazy if I really want, I can go mental, just murder this thing without any, you know, worry about any repercussions. Because you've got to remember as well, my troops have to just walk back to my city, right? And because they only have to walk back to my city, that's the only thing I'm worried about. Because if someone teleports next to me, right, I can be positioned, for example, on top of, you know, like my territorial zone, so I can't get attacked unless you destroy my flag, for example, right? On top of this, I only have to get my troops back home. Remember that. I only need to get these troops back home, because as soon as these guys get back home, obviously, as you can see now, I'm in the merit store. I've got over 440k merits ready for the merit store to spend on pet skills and stuff like that when the premium store comes out. But more importantly, what I can literally do now, as soon as you see these, it tells you, obviously, I can't relocate or anything, because obviously I've got troops out. And with War Frenzy, a lot of the time, again, you can't like shield up when you've got War Frenzy on, because obviously it's a war buff. And obviously it has its limitations, and obviously you can see I can't relocate because I have, you know, jumped different alliances. So I've got all these different types of, you know, bad requirements on my account, so stopping me from trying to do anything I want to do, but I can still relocate. And by relocating to the new Truce zone, as you can see, I'm going to wait for the timer just to go down, and you can imagine this hits down, and boom, we are now in. So we'll just fast forward it again, you're on the 5-second mark, and just like that, I get away with murder. That's the best way of putting it. I literally just get away with murder. And if we go into the main game now, so we can just jump over here, here we are, we're in the main game. And like I said, I'm allowed to just do this. And the cool thing about this as well, just to showcase it for rogue players, you have a 3-day shield before you have to bounce back. So even if you didn't want to fight in 3 days, maybe 5 or 6, 7 days, if the fight's still going on, you can then teleport again randomly in this location, hide maybe for 3 days, so you can get your bounce back trigger back, and then guess what? You can start zeroing cities, you know? So you could be, in theory, scouring all around these locations, you know, trying to find players that are in alliances that are not on, you know, side, if you want to say that, zero them, get a ton of merits, and still technically power up your account, because you're able to obviously go to this merit store, go over here, buy the stuff you need from the merit store, obviously refresh it, buy the stuff again from the merit store, and even on top of it, for me, I can even get another refresh because the premium merit store comes, so I'm getting even better stuff from it, right? So I just wanted to showcase this. I know it's a bit of a nasty-ish video. I do apologize to the players. I did hit for the video, but we did do it on live stream as well, so I do blame the viewers to entice me into something stupid like that. But we've turned it into an educational video like always, right? So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the little fun zeroing of cities. You can see we've gained a massive amount of stone, gold, and wood for doing so. And I've not been able to do anything, right? And now I'm back into this safe area. I can carry on killing darklings. I can go and, you know, technically bring a farm account to rally these forts, and even capture my war pet still. So I can do everything I need to do to work on my account still and get away with murder. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. This is me, MrSneakyy. We've gone kind of crazy. We technically zeroed a bunch of cities to make this video and have a little bit of fun, as you can see, with all the reports here on the cities that we've absolutely decimated here. But I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you guys learn and understand, and maybe the devs will fix this and maybe just say you can't join the Truce zone if you have the War Frenzy buff, because that's the big thing, right? If you have the War Frenzy buff, I don't think you should be able to shield or obviously like teleport / you know, go to the Truce zone. It's just like those type of things get away with murder basically. So hope you enjoyed it. Smash a like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, stay safe, stay sneaky, peace out.